Okay, we're here with like attempt number 5. Can you hear me? Dude, cool, it's working. Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I literally said, okay, I give up, I gotta postpone it, and on my phone on Discord, and 2 seconds after I said that, it finally started working. I'm like, of course! Alright, just give me a second, y'all. Go tell, like, all your friends and family that, I'm back. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, that's just because I need... Now they can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. We live in a material world.
Indeed.
All right, well, that's good.
Well, y'all, give me another moment. Just beating everything. Get back on Steam.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan. I apologize for the blah.
Yeah, my modem takes a stupid amount of time to reboot, if y'all didn't notice. Like, whenever the power surge, it just kills the net for, like, the next 15 minutes.
That's pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah. Comcast, by the way.
Oh, I don't have to deal with Comcast. Instead, I get to deal with Rogers, which is the Canadian equivalent, or Bell, which is also the Canadian equivalent. Or a bunch of third-party ones that use either one of those lines, and they never last for longer than a couple of years.
One
And
offline.
that's fun.
I got an offline message on Steam. Hey, the stream's down. Thank you. I was unaware of that. Thanks a lot. It's the thought that counts.
That's the main thing. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. Don't worry though. We cast all the matches while we were gone.
Yep, you missed it. Let's see. I won, by the way. So see y'all next year.
Yeah, I came second place.
True.
If you won, I came second place, definitely. Which is like, pretty good. Especially considering that Nikki got like last. And like Ugi was only just ahead of him.
Yeah, Nikki, actually garbage player, by the way.
Very, very bad at this video game, obviously.
Has literally never won anything in this life. Too loud. The awesome nuts.
It's not a cat badge, it's a puma badge. Like the shoe.
It's a pity badge.
Keeps on getting walked on.
Do you have the... what was the next match idea we were doing? We were doing round 1, Nikki versus 9-Volt, right? Yeah.
Yeah, ends off with Y6V0.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So, like, Nikki versus 9-Volt, by the way. I guess we can just start talking about that now. So, yeah, that's our next match. It should be a good match. Why don't you tell us about these players?
So, 9-Volt we just saw come out of a 3-0 series against Paolo. He proved that he's got the chops. 9-Volt's a very good Skolldir player. He's got some pretty good mind games. He can land his throws, he can land his punches. He knows what he needs to do. With that said, and with all due praise to 9-Volt, Nikki is the one to beat in this tournament. Nikki is notorious for his Skolldir. It has been seen in competitive play almost every single tournament he's been a part of. It is a very strong character of his. And if you're up against Nikki's Skolldir on a regular, normal basis, that's usually a sign that the odds are stacked against you pretty high. Now it's a 1v1 matchup against this Skolldir as a Skolldir. That's going to be tough to beat. But if anybody could do it, obviously, it seems 9-Volt would be the person to do so. Since they're currently in the winners... is this semifinals or finals? I don't remember.
So this is semifinals. So the winner of this goes to Grand, yeah. And
right.
The loser, this is out. This is not double elimination. This is single elimination, so...
So, yeah, if 9-Volt does not win this one, then 9-Volt goes bye-bye. At the moment, though, 9-Volt did show that he's got chops in that last matchup. It's possible. I have a feeling, though, that after a very lengthy draft process, that the two of them are ready to go, and that, oh, surprise, surprise, they're both playing Skolldir.
That feels bad, man. I was gonna make some joke about which skin though, but I think we've already ran that one into the ground almost. Still haven't seen the Demon or Showdown Skoldirs though, which that's significant. Anyways,
yeah.
These guys have waited like half the entire stream for this match to happen. So we should probably just go ahead and get into this. I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, so let's go.
Okay, and I am at the 6-second marks because this one looks like it started a little bit earlier. And
all right,
3, 2, 1. Bada bing. Wait, oh sorry. I need to do one more countdown because I'm actually a moron. I had OBS loaded and I was looking at the game through OBS and it was like trying to hit spacebar on that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay.
All right, and they're off. Nikki going for an early bounce pad. 9-Volt and Nikki will end up missing their first initial volleys. Good throw out onto Nikki. This first blood could set the tone for the rest of the match. Nice throw. 9-Volt's not going anywhere off that. Nikki's trying to land his stuff. Gets an earthquake. 9-Volt looking a little worse for wear as a result. Out comes the gnome. He's going to miss. The earthquake is also missed. The throw into 9-Volt. He needs to land on this bounce pad. He does, but he gets punched in the process. Needs to be a little bit more careful. He's almost down to 0 HP. He's only like got a third of it left. Nikki is still at full. He got hit earlier with the regen off of Medican and a couple of other punches. Oh, has managed to put him right back up. Now,
the tracking.
9-Volt's almost a dead man walking.
Yeah.
And there he goes. Nikki picks up the first blood. Is at almost full HP against 9-Volt. Throw off of 9-Volt, not going to land anything. 9-Volt now going as hard as he possibly can on this bounce pad tech. Is going to miss. Nikki's looking for an opportunity to go ahead and punish that. But, yeah, as it stands right now. Oh, the throw, the punch. 9-Volt is in a very bad spot as he's very predictable at the moment. Punch coming out. 9-Volt very close to dead. Needs to be careful. Nikki's looking for the Kobe. Almost lands the Nomi, but doesn't quite manage to do it. 9-Volt getting a good punch into the throw. Lands another good earthquake immediately afterwards, but it's not enough. Nikki will pick up a second kill off a peel punch. And 2 lives to none so far. Nikki's looking to be a very commanding presence here on this battlefield. Out comes another punch. Nikki lands the Kobe shot, but it's not going to be anywhere close to killing. Earthquake going to hit 9-Volt as well. He's looking really, really beat up already. Out comes the throw. Nikki's still pretty healthy. He's got like 4 bars. Oh, actually, no, he's not healthy. He's at 4 bars. The throw. They're dead men walking, but Nikki's the only one that's going to survive this particular one. 9-Volt lands the gnome. He lands the Kobe shot, and the Earthquake will be able to get a kill on both of them. And it's currently 3-1 for either one of them.
Yeah, that was actually really, really nice pickup there. And now kind of just going to see a little bit of footsie knots. They're both really low. Throw coming out to Nikki. And 9-Volt's going to be able to clean that up, bringing it back to 3-2. These guys have practiced a lot, by the way, for this tournament. I want to mention, like, Paulo practiced, but I don't think on the, and it kind of came to show, not as much as 9-Volt and Nikki did. Like, 9-Volt and Nikki have been playing, like, 1v1s against everyone, like, every day for, like, the past month, basically. And, like, actually probably playing in Skull 1v1s just as much as they are the actual regular gameplay. And
that's impressive.
Yeah, like, they take this shit seriously, needless to say. Very clean throw, dude. It's just the cleanest. It's so fun to watch Nikki tracking, not gonna lie. The dude doesn't miss anything. And, like, while most people would be like, oh, I hit this, okay, back up a little bit and go in again, he just doesn't stop. He just doesn't stop.
He's like an absolute Skolldir god. The little combo they did where he landed, like, a throw, earthquake, punch, jump under or over the other punch, and then punch him again off the oily spray on bronze, that was insane. Now, we have seen 9-Volt actually pull that off, but, oh, throw coming out. 9-Volt's in now, like, an okay position. He can probably take this back if he ends up playing smart. Good throw. Misses the heel punch. Nikki's looking for an opportunity to get him back for it. He does land the punch. He lands the throw. Gets gnomed. Really hard. Sorry, 9-Volt. Nikki's going to go ahead and pick up another kill. He's now 4 ahead, which is an excessive advantage. Nikki gets punched. Nikki's down to, like, 2.5 bars. He could die. But out comes another throw. 9-Volt gets tossed off the side of the match. So far, I believe 9-Volt has actually seen every possible death off of the edge of the map so far. So there's his lost luggage, award. This is not looking good for him at all. 9-Volt has a large expectation to overcome right now.
He really does. And oh, Nikki gonna get another clean throw. He's gonna about to have a larger expectation to overcome there.
Oh, 5. This is painful. 9-Volt goes in, tries to find something to do here. It lands nothing yet. They're playing around this bounce pad quite a lot. 9-Volt misses his throw. That's just not good. Nikki's looking for the punch. Will not find it. 9-Volt ducks under it, but gets hit by this next one afterwards. This is chaos at the moment between these two. But it's chaos that very much favors Nikki. Gets another throw. Gets the stun punch, but it's not quite early enough to get that ledge kill. And the two of them are currently just playing punchy knots, I guess, is more accurate at this particular point.
True. Oh, there's the counter throw. He might actually be able to pick up a frag there, but Nikki's already just still fighting all these third punches. Damage rate's there, but I mean, it doesn't matter. That's going to put him at 4 kills, while Nikki is now at 8, only needs 2 more. I mean...
Oh, the throw! The punch!
I mean, it's safe to say this is Nikki.
Additional combo.
Yeah, there's no one in the world that's going to go killing machine against Nikki and Skull 1v1, honestly. But we'll see. I mean, so far, 9volt hasn't taken damage, so I guess... where's the throw, though? There's the throw. Okay, he...
Oh, that was almost a ledge kill right there, but not quite. Nikki missing the punch. Out comes an Earthquake. 9volt's looking for another opportunity. Nikki's looking to get aggressive. He puts out the throw. It does hit, but at what cost? He's now down to 2 bars of HP, 2.5. But that heal punch is going to bring him back up a little bit. Out comes the throw. 9volt will pick up another kill. He's only 4 behind now. Wait a minute. Only? Nikki is at match point. 9volt has a lot of work to do if he wants to get on top of this. But very strong showing out of Nikki. They're just trading punches for a little bit there. Earthquake will land on both of them. 9volt is very close to being at lethal on that front. Nikki's looking for the punch. He will miss just barely. Out comes Earthquake. It does hit Nikki just. This is an opportunity. Out comes the throw. The gnome! He's so close to dead. 9volt could still come back from this if he's very careful and plays exceptionally well. But that's a tall order. Kobe!
The amount of Kobe's that this is ending in is absolutely ridiculous.
So far downtown that they needed Google Maps to tell them directions for the gnome. That was impressive. Well done, Nikki.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. So he's going to be taking game 1. And let's go ahead and go into game 2. What are some of the things you think 9volt, I guess, should kind of keep in mind, like, as to how he should play differently in the upcoming matches?
If I'm being completely honest, the main thing that 9volt needs to do is just remember to keep his cool. It feels like right now he's having a hard time just landing his stuff, unlike when he was playing against Paolo. So maybe it's an issue with keeping his cool, but it's also potentially an issue with knowing how to read Nikki and his movements and getting that all figured out. I'm currently having a little bit of trouble getting into the match, so...
I have to do what I did, just like load another.
I might have to just restart knots.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, because I tried the other one already. But the thing with reading Nikki's Skolldir is like figuring out where he's moving. That can be tough because Nikki really does know how to move, like not gracefully, because Skolldir can't do that, but he does know how to move exactly the way he needs to avoid a lot of damage, which is an important skill as a Skolldir to start with. Nikki's just really good at that. So it's going to be a little bit tough, I think, for 9volt to get that bead on Nikki to be able to read him. But if he can manage to pull it off, he can do what he did to Paolo, and or at least put up a decent enough fight that you can take at least a couple of games off of this. Remember, it is worth mentioning that Nikki is the guy to beat here. He is the favorite to win the tournament by far. So, and the fact that 9volt's even putting up a fight is nice.
The third Skolldir Showdown, and he's won the first 2, so I mean... Also, gotta quickly say, shout out to Antimatter Dynamite coming in with the tier 3 sub 2 months in a row. Appreciate that. That's sick. So, with
I am now ready to go.
Alrighty.
At 6 seconds, or? Yeah, 6, it looks like.
Alright. Alright, so 6 second mark. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright.
Alright, they're ready to go, and they're already off to the races. 9volt's playing Vanilla Skolldir in the red corner, and Nikki playing Honeydew Skolldir in the blue corner. Can you get a boo out on 9volt for playing Vanilla Skolldir for the first time all match? A little disappointed, honestly. Heel punch trading, good throw out on 9volt there, and it gets a nice heel punch as well, and an earthquake. But that gnome, he set him up the bomb. Nikki played marvelously there, forcing 9volt to sit on the gnome, but 9volt immediately comes in with a spawn throw and murders Nikki. 1-1. Good start. Much better show out of 9volt already. Heel punch comes out. They throw each other. Only 9volt gets stuck in the drink. Nikki picking up a ledge kill right there, which is not unheard of, but certainly rare in this game type. Good throw. 9volt ledge kill. Not quite. Nikki looking a little worse for wear. He's down to like 2 bars. 9volt gets a good throw and will pick up a second kill. It's now tit for tat on this one.
Really hard there, and 9 Volt actually managed to counterplay him and actually took advantage. Like, I think Nikki, when he went off the bouncer, he was 100% confident he was getting that kill, and then 9 Volt actually punished the heck out of him for that.
9 Volt, dead man walking. He needs to land a punch now, but no dice. Nikki will pick up a kill and is now, for the first time, at good enough HP that 9 Volt can't just get a spawn kill immediately on his return back. Or might he? Nikki's almost done. He's now dead. So long as he doesn't land a heal punch, he's already doomed. 9 Volt.
You just cut out there your mic. And anyways, so now we see Nikki getting a throw there, the Quake, and going on to the 9 Volt, and then they actually get a double throw, but Nikki's getting the one that actually lands and finishes him up and doing a lot of good spacing there. Nikki's being really patient, barely misses that throw, like barely. And,
just barely.
Okay, your mic's back, by the way. And
okay, so I must have disconnected for a half a second there. But you're at like 2 minutes, 15 seconds ish.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, 218,
nice kill by
219, 220. So.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So sorry about that. I thought that I was casting to the void for a minute because there was no talking on either one of our ends, I guess.
We're having all sorts of technology problems today, basically.
Pretty much. Rogers hates me. Comcast hates you. It's kind of a nice family. Nikki picking up his third advantage on 9 Volt here. There have been some really good plays on either side here. 9 Volt for a second was toe-to-toe with Nikki. What's gone on since then? I don't know. Oh, good punch. Nikki's a dead man. Oh, he's not quite a dead man, but he's close. Kobe, 9 Volts, getting the snipe kill on the gnome. Well done.
And another just clean throw coming out there. And 9 Volts actually gets the vertical punch strike up and gets a throw into Quake off of that. But Nikki's still going to find the kill, though. It's one of those situations, yeah, Nikki is not going to let that hill punch connect in a million years.
No.
9 Volt can win this is getting extremely difficult. Nikki is not a good person to fall behind on because it's like, what are you even going to do, you know? You kind of have to start off with the lead, I think, and keep it because no one in the unit... When Nikki doesn't have to go for the kill, like, you're not going to get killing
nice,
but that
bro.
was, yeah, that was good, really well timed, and that's the kind of mechanics 9 Volt's going to have to play at if he wants to win this. Quake coming out there, throw coming out onto him, and lots of damage.
The combo is real. 9 Volt's already almost dead. One punch will do it. Well, okay, 2 small punches will do it too. I guess, series of consecutive small punches ought to do the trick. Oh, 9 Volt trying to go for the bad-mannered throw kill, but not quite landing those hitboxes. Nikki's looking a little aggressive right now. Doesn't land the Earthquake. The throws, they hit. 9 Volt gets stun killed. Ledge killed so hard.
Nikki
that
waited
sucks.
for that
Nikki's,
throw.
Absolutely. 9 Volt gets the throw in return, but can't find the ledge kill there. Out comes another punch. That's a miss. Oh, good throw by Nikki. We're looking for an opportunity here on 9 Volt's side, and he does manage to land it, but Nikki does hit the bounce pad first. Nikki trying to get that punch off. He gets the throw. Ledge kill, not quite. 9 Volt lands a good punch or two, tries to get the gnome, doesn't quite land, and out comes the Earthquake. Nikki is now dead on his feet and goes down to a heal punch instead, which is good for 9 Volts. You still want to land those heal punches if you can. Speaking of heal punches, 9 Volts could use a couple. He's very close to dead. He dodges the gnome, but gets picked off anyway. Very commanding lead by the end of it. Like a 10-6?
Yeah,
that was brutal.
I mean, 9 Volt did better than last time, but still, he's going to have to now reverse 3-0 Nikki, which, I mean, that's all he has to do. I mean, just 3-0 Nikki.
Oh, just 3 games in a row. What could possibly go wrong with that one, lad?
Sounds
like, the thing here is, sounds easy as all get out. The easiest thing you could have ever imagined. If I'm being completely honest, these two are pretty well matched. It's just, it's so close.
Yeah, Nikki's just slightly better, basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's so close to the beginning, and then at the end, you've got 9 Volts who just fell behind as much as he did. And that's only because, I think, of morale, if I'm being completely honest with you.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, like, if they ended up actually having this opportunity where they could, set things up better. Like, if 9 Volt just keeps his head cool and doesn't fall behind because, oh, shit, I died once, and then he lets that get to him, they'll be fine. But I think that's what happened in that last match. He was going toe-to-toe. He was going 1-for-1, and then he lost a little bit too hard, and then it just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things that, like, I guess if you're 5 kills behind and Nikki's at match point, like, I guess it can be sort of motivating to try. There could also be a more realistic aspect of it, um, where like what's the words I'm looking for? I'm trying to think. Like you might have some mind games, or I guess like little tricks and things that you haven't really shown yet, and there's no point to blowing them when you're still going to lose anyways, and still maybe save that for like the next game. That's not like a tilt sort of thing. More like, hey, there's no reason to kind of let him get used to this or start trying to counter that yet. Like I can still get him by surprise with it. So
yeah, exactly.
That's like the other cool point of it. It's not just being tilted, but it's deliberately like, just kind of accepting your loss and cutting your losses. Anyways, I'm at the 6-second mark. You want to give us a countdown, sir?
Absolutely. All right, we're going to begin. Match point for Nikki. 9-Volt has a lot left to do, but he can do it. This match starts in 3, 2, 1, mark. And we're off. Nikki going for the bounce pad start. We got an Earthquake that comes out. It hits for 9-Volt, not for Nikki. Throw! He's so close to dying. Nikki's down to 2 bars of HP left. 9-Volt could get first blood here, but oh no! No, the combo return! 9-Volt is almost dead. He almost got ledge killed, and things were looking so good, but now they're at almost the same amount of HP. Oh, the throw, but it misses. The other throw does not. 9-Volt is down to half a bar of HP. A quarter of a bar of HP. He's so close to being dead, but he can't go anywhere near. Oh, the Nikki, because the Nikki had all of his cooldowns ready. Nikki had the throw, and it landed. The heel punch right out of spawn from Nikki is going to go ahead and net him a little bit of extra HP and some extra ground to work with. Lots of heel punches going out. 9-Volt's looking to try to keep the high ground. Does manage to land a good throw. Nikki's super low. He only needs to get hit once in order to die here. And 9-Volt is looking to make that happen as much as possible. And he will. Nice heel punch right to the GABA. Going to go ahead and secure a kill for 9-Volt. It's now 1-1 in this winner's semifinals. With Nikki coming in, he's the one that gets punched, not the other way around for once. And yeah, things are looking pretty bad for 9-Volt right now just because he's got a little bit less HP, but it's still definitely overcomable as far as the disadvantage goes. Heel punch coming out. 9-Volt playing well around Nikki's throw right there. Another throw coming out for 9-Volt. He's going to be able to land it. Nikki's down to about 2/3 of his HP. He's looking for an opportunity. Nikki's looking for an opportunity on 9-Volt right now to kind of get some return hits in, including those heel punches, which are doing a lot of good work. 9-Volt needs to not sit on those gnomes. He needs to do something else. He needs to do anything else, really. He gets a good throw off, and Nikki just barely manages to make the bouncer. Doesn't land the gnome either, so 9-Volt is still very much alive. Now Nikki's looking to get in some punches, trying to get something in on 9-Volt. He's going to continue to miss. He's looking for a safe opportunity, and there it is. 9-Volt's down to a quarter of a bar of HP. He needs to land a heel punch, but he doesn't, and he misses his throw at the same time, so Nikki will pick up the lead. Now 9-Volt needs to go ahead and keep his cool, remember his training, that kind of stuff. Just get in a kill on Nikki. Make sure that Nikki doesn't get a big lead to start off with. The heel punch misses, the throw misses, the earthquake misses. 9-Volt needs to stop missing these abilities. Nikki needs to stop dodging them. One of those two things if 9-Volt wants to keep up with what's going on. The Kobe shot does land. He'll earthquake into the bounce pad to get there a little bit faster. A nice unpredictable kind of bounce right there. And a part of the piece of the tech that comes with playing Skolldir so much. As the throw comes out. The gnome does not land. Nikki's super low. He can't really chase into that gnome right now. The punches are going to miss on both sides. Throw going to come out, but not for free. Good throw coming out for 9-Volt. Nikki's at half a bar. Punch comes out. 9-Volt secures the kill. 2-2 and a good amount of HP and a spawn punch no less. But he does get earthquake to return. Out comes another throw. Nikki's getting punched some more. Nikki's actually looking worse for wear for once. This is insane, Mr. Pillow. Absolutely nuts.
This is actually the most even match I've actually seen. Oh my god, that throw recover is actually sick. Like, the damage numbers are even, there's only a kill difference, and they're pretty much trading back and forth. The throw's gonna be whipped. 9-Volt should be able to pick this up. There's, 9-Volt doesn't run a risk taking unnecessary damage, and okay, there he goes. He actually read that off the jump pad, jumped up, and actually intercepted the throw jump pad with just a regular stun punch going vertical. And now 9-Volt's actually in a good position here. He's actually... Oh my god. So, clean slate. These guys are going to be spawning at full health with an even score, so now it's just like first of the next 6 kills wins. And so far, Nikki gets a quite very well-timed throw. And then, what is that stun punch? That was sick. And again, the turnaround there, 9-Volt's going to be able to land on Nikki's side and get another throw there. But then there's the reverse throw. Nikki going to body him off and managed to take the frag while still having half HP. 9-Volt whiffing, and Nikki not so whiffing. Still, the stun punch is going in favor of 9-Volt. 9-Volt's Nivel's being really aggressive, and he's getting punished for it. Like,
The throw!
right there, that was just Nivel literally walking into Nikki, and then Nikki being like, okay, you're thrown. Nivel, like, versus Polo was spacing really, really well, and I think Nikki's inside his head a little bit, because Nivel's not playing the space game as much. He's going in a lot more, and I think it's making him predictable, and it's like he's whiffing stuff. Like, how many third punches did he whiff right there? That was like 3 or 4. Whiffed Gnome. And Nikki's just like playing games on that bouncer to try and get into 9-Volt's head, and it's working out for him. And now he finally found that. Okay,
there we go!
Okay, yeah,
Snare
there we go.
Quake into Kobe Gnomes. The best combo, obviously. Nice throw coming out of 9-Volt right there, and you're entirely correct. It really seems like 9-Volt's whiffing a lot of the time, but it's not all the time. As Chat's pointed out, it's not like 9-Volt isn't able to predict Nikki. It's just that Nikki can predict 9-Volt just a little bit better and has some slightly better tech. Throw coming out, Nikki looking really low. He's not going to land on the Earthquake, so 9-Volt needs to find another way of getting those kills. Throw coming out for Nikki's going to actually end up missing, but the Earthquake will not, putting 9-Volt a little bit worse in terms of HP. And then Nikki just commits suicide. That's a sad trombone moment for sure.
What was that Antimatter said about Nikki just having tons of practice runs, but Nikki can do all this tech stuff?
Yeah, well, not this time. No, sir. Nikki decides that maybe life ain't worth living and jumps off the edge. But Nikki going in for a couple of punches. He's going to get land a really good throw. 9-Volt's looking for an opportunity here. Tries to land a punch and goes through an Earthquake instead. Nikki is going to get thrown by 9-Volt. Nike's going to try to come back on top. Lands the punch on the 9-Volt. Tries to find a throw. Gets an Earthquake on him. Lands the punch. Gets the throw. 9-Volt very low now. Nikki's looking to try to secure this kill. He's about the same amount of HP. They're dancing around the middle. 9-Volt gets Earthquake. He's a dead man walking. He needs to land something health-wise in order to stay alive here. Regen's going to do it just barely.
Man.
But only just barely. Nikki's very low. Nikki lands the punch to secure the kill. 9-Volt's going down.
I thought 9-Volt was actually going to die to that gnome there. That would have been actually the sixth thing getting out of the Quakes, but Nikki getting Quake and Stun Punch on 9-Volt. 9-Volt getting Stun Punch back. Nikki trading way more punch there. It's actually crazy. Nice throw, come on, Nikki. Oh, that counter throw was almost sick, but it missed, and now 9-Volt kills him for it. The damage swing when you get just a one-off third punch is actually crazy, because it deals 471, then you heal like 270 something. Yeah, 251, so it's actually incredible just how much of a difference that makes. Nikki going in, whiffs throw. 9-Volt gets the counter throw and it actually works. Nikki's at match point, by the way. 9-Volt cannot die at all for the rest of the match or he's out of the tournament. He is at that point. Nikki gonna get quaked over here. And 9-Volt goes for a throw, whiffs. Nothing much happening. And Quake comes out onto Nikki. And not a good spot for 9-Volt. He does have the advantage numbers-wise. He's playing extremely carefully because he knows how much the next few fights matter, and that is
best game. If this keeps up, 9-Volt goes down to the damage over.
Rip. Okay.
Super rip.
Okay.
That was a really good play out of Nikki right there to secure that kill. He managed to catch him right when he had to go on the bounce pad. When 9-Volt had to go on the bounce pad and Earthquaked, and it was more than enough damage to get the kill. Oh, that was really well played. That was an exciting matchup. Good job out of 9-Volt for going as hard as he did on those last two matches.
Yeah.
That was some excellent play. Just not good enough for Nikki is all.
Yeah. So I guess Nikki going to grand finals, that's unexpected. Real dark horse story there. And 9-Volt out of the tournament, who I think was kind of the fan favorite to meet him in grand finals. But that's not how it played out. It was a really good run from 9-Volt, though. The only person that 9-Volt's lost to in this entire tournament or dropped a single match to is Nikki. He did not lose any of his qualifier matches at all. And the only other person who could... Yellow didn't lose any matches, though he got knocked out by Badass Ketchup in round 1. And now we're going to watch Badass Ketchup versus Ubi, and the winner of that will go versus Nikki in grand finals. So with that said, short break, and we'll be right back, guys.
Stay tuned.
and welcome back to the Skolldir Showdown 2018. Whoa. We're here in semifinals. We just saw Nikki versus 9volt, the other semifinals match, and Nikki going to grand finals. Now we're gonna see who his opponent is. We got. Go ahead. It's Ubi versus Badass Sketch. Kind of interesting. Ubi is number 2 on the leaderboard. Badass Sketch at number 3. So 2 top players on the board, and also really close. Should be interesting. Badass Ketchup plays Skolldir a lot, so if he does bad, then then that's kind of shameful because he has so much Skolldir experience. Anyways, by the way, I'm on like a team with Badass Ketchup, so you're gonna hear me shit talk him a lot. Full disclaimer. Ubi, we already saw it earlier. I mean, I know you guys all know these players. Yeah, what are your thoughts? So, I'm going to go ahead and remind everyone, guess who you think is going to win. Type correctly into the match, or into our chat, Ubi or Badass. Who wins the series, guess correctly, and you'll be eligible for a piece of DLC after the series. Slow up, who do you think is going to win this one?
Money on somebody, I'd probably put it on Ubi, but this should be a very close match. I think everyone can hear me now. So long story short, I think Ubi can win this, but it's gonna be pretty close.
It definitely should be. Do you see this being? We've actually, except for Ed versus Ubi, we've actually saw 2 9-0s. Slowwolf and what's his face? Not Slowwolf. Paulo and 9volt and Nikki and 9volt. Those are both 3-0s. Even if the matches are close, do you think this will be another 3-0, or do you think this will be a something that goes to the 4th match or even tiebreaker?
I think that'd be irresponsible to guess right now. I think
enough.
that like this could go anyway.
Yeah,
really.
I guess it's kind of really impossible to tell, so it's kind of like, what am I even asking? Anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, sir. I'm at the 6-7, the 6-second mark. 6-7 is a really bad thing to accidentally say. Instead, as soon as my gameplay decides that it wants to load.
Well, I will also be at the 6-second mark when you get there.
Why is it doing that? Actually,
I do not know.
Oh, I know why it's doing that.
Oh. Oh my god.
Why? I don't even. This isn't my scene.
You know what? There are a lot of things that aren't everybody's scene. For instance, I'm not. My downtown is not my scene, really. I'm not into the whole party stuff. Oh wait, you're talking about the OBS scene. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is awkward because it just my game capture for Awesomenut suddenly decided to capture the rank cast program instead. So I guess I'll just re-add this as a source. Oops, I guess.
Those are not Russian letters, chat. That is just upside down normal words, I guess. OBS is being a bit weird, folks. Don't worry, we'll tackle it about as fast as we can. Honestly, when it comes
capture.
The thing is, I haven't seen Badass Ketchup today. In terms of his play, I don't know. I know that Ubi is very skilled, and I've seen what he can do against Edster. And that was a very good matchup. It only ended up being 3-1 for today. But right now, against Badass Ketchup, it could be any person's game. Obviously, Badass Ketchup is at least on par with everybody else here. He's a very strong player. I hate his scree, I think is a pretty safe way of putting it. It is very annoying. So I can only imagine that his Skolldir play has at least as much polish as he could possibly put into it. And that's going to be to his favor. I think that it'll be a very interesting idea, like a very interesting matchup regardless. Now, the thing is, when it comes to talking about the Skolldir Showdown, I'm not going to lie, there's not a lot that can theoretically go differently. Everybody has the same builds, everybody's on the same map. We'll just have to see whether these 2 contestants have more skill than each other. And with that said, I think we're ready to go.
Alright, well, I absolutely agree. I am at the 6-second mark, and I'm going to go ahead and give us the countdown. 3, 2, 1, bada bing, bada boom. And immediately, there's the taunts, badass catch up. Almost that jump pad started doing stuff before the taunt coming from the blue team. Freaking cheater, dude. Misses his throw. Ubi going in and hits the gnome. There's going to be a quick exchange there. Actually, really even so far. First throw coming out from badass catch up doing some damage to Ubi. Actually, still kind of losing the numbers game there. And that throw coming out from Ubi should be the first blood. And yep, there's the frag. And so now we're going to see looks like Ubi versus badass ketchup, and not really much happening there. They're just kind of going back and forth. A bunch of footsie knots really occurring right here.
It's so far a very close match, and honestly, that's kind of exactly what we were hoping for. But it's pretty clear that that first kill going to Ubi was well earned. That was a very strong kill. And Ubi's going to go ahead and pick up the 2-0 off of a very well played throw. Badass Ketchup just not able to clinch the deal here on Ubi, despite the fact that he's so low on HP. Another throw coming out for Ubi, and then a punch. Ubi's right back up to half HP. This is insanity right now out of Ubi. He's playing so well, and Badass Ketchup is just not finding those ins necessarily. Badass Ketchup is a dead man walking, and he will go down, but to a heal punch, not to Earthquake. And Ubi still at 2/3 HP, despite having gotten 3 kills already.
Yeah, it's actually really sick. You know, Badass Ketchup isn't even getting a frag at all. Literally over double the damage went on Ubi, and he's got 2.5 times the health that are healing through third punches that Badass has done. And quick mental math, like that, I think that means Badass has landed 5 heal punches, or third punches total, and now it's gonna be 4-0 in favor of Ubi. Badass actually getting a little poopy done over here. Ubi's trying to find the prediction. Actually kind of timing the 1-2-1-2 combo in the punch so that he can, which this is something that we haven't really seen. You can actually cancel out the third punch on Skolldir and immediately reset back to 1 and 2 through teleporting and through a few other ways. And Badass getting the first frag. Yep, that's Badass might be still in this, but you could also use that to like kind of do what Ubi was doing, like spawn camp and make sure that you get third punch no matter what, and not think about the timing. Throw coming out there on Badass, getting lots of damage. Misses a critical third punch. He's gonna take a damage swing that brings into like 2/3 instead. But now there's gonna be another throw. Badass trying to read him off the jump pad. Ubi with throw. Badass should be going in hard here, and he is.
Yes.
Ubi
it's so close.
Aww. I mean, Ubi was pretty dead anyways.
Quite do it. No, he's gonna get dunked. So
Yeah.
it's 4-2. He's still ahead. He has the room to make mistakes, but
100%.
he should probably continue to aim for those 4-0 kill streaks that he managed to pull off earlier. That would be good for him.
If he can 4-0, then that means Badass can 4-0. So
That's actually entirely possible. So lots of earthquakes coming out. Everybody's a little on fire. Ubi's low, but gets a good throw. But the return throw. Ubi's at 2.5 bars left. Badass Ketchup landing a heel punch. Ubi is dead to punch. So Badass Ketchup gets a lot more HP out of it. He's trying to get that spawn punch on the wrong side of the map, it seems. Badass is now very low after a really good throw. Earthquake combo. He's still low, not dead yet, but oh, very close to getting Kobe'd right there. Out comes the Earthquake. It is going to land, but it's not going to matter. Ubi will pick up a kill instead with a punch. 5-3 so far in Ubi's favor. Ubi's looking very strong. But Badass Ketchup has sort of stabilized a little bit. He's not going down without getting a kill in return first. Out comes a lot of punches. Good trades on the healing punches so far. Badass is looking for an opportunity on Ubi. Trying to land those heal punches first. Will get one. Puts out an Earthquake. It's going to miss. He's still looking for an opportunity, but Ubi won't let him. Badass Ketchup is putting out something. He gets the throw. He does not get the punch. He gets hit by a gnome, and he's very low right now. Ubi is now dead man walking after a well-landed Earthquake until he landed the punch, and now he'll be okay. So that's going to be a 3-kill lead now for Ubi as Badass attempts to find another avenue to get some kills. They both get thrown. Ubi's very low. He's within a sneeze distance of being dead. He cannot seem to die. Ubi's getting all these punches. He's still getting, you know, he's still low, but he's still definitely, okay, alive, I was going to say, but he just died to Badass Ketchup getting a good throw. And so far, he's trying,
what about now?
Yeah, faster than this.
Badass is being crazy patient. They're just sitting at the bouncers waiting for Ubi to try something. They're going to double throw there. Quake coming out from Badass, and he's not winning the numbers game here, even though he is Quick landed and Ubi's didn't. There's a throw whiff. He should be able to go find something. He just needs to... Oh, that throw if he was just a little bit more to the right. Again, like, we're talking about, like, it's... Even if you predict right, you have to be mechanically so on point here. He's really trying to find something. He manages to find 1/3 punch. If he can find... Oh, never mind. He's dead. There goes that idea. If he can find not falling into the pit, then he'll be in a great spot.
Yeah, that's usually a pretty cool idea. Not falling into the empty pit of doom is a pretty sweet idea under most circumstances, but definitely here works. Like I was saying earlier, the Badass had sort of stymied the initial rush of kills on Ubi's part, but that's not going to help either. That was intensely fast and strong. Earthquake, the punch, the throw, everything worked out nicely there. Ubi's getting hit a little bit. He will end up finally going down, but he's still 3 kills ahead. This is just... It's not looking super good for Badass right now. He needs to get really, really aggressive and really, really, like, get a lot of kills right now if he has to have a hope of taking this match. Granted, it's the first one. If he loses this one, it's not the biggest, deal in the entire game. It's not the end of the world. But he does want to win the first one regardless. Earthquake is going to hit Badass Ketchup. He's looking for an opportunity on Ubi and will find it. It's now 8-6. But Badass still has a lot of work to do if he's hoping to catch up and win this particular match. Earthquake comes out and misses on Badass's part, but Ubi will land his. Ubi's now looking for an opportunity to go ahead and clinch this and make this a 9-kill versus like at least a 4-point lead. 3-point lead, sorry. And he does end up finding it there with a well-placed Earthquake. And now he's looking for an opportunity off of the spawn. Will end up not getting the spawn hit, but will get some punches instead. Ubi gets a good throw. Now Badass Ketchup looking to find a way back onto the map, and he does. Earthquake comes out, misses. Ubi's looking for an opportunity again. He has his throw. It's ready to go in another little bit here. He just lands it. Badass is looking a little worse for wear. He needs to find another avenue in here. The throw misses. You can't have that happen, but Ubi misses his as well, so that should be fine. Everybody's trading heal punches all over the place like it's Pokemon cards in 1996. It's just a little bit nuts at the moment. Not looking so great for everybody. Punch come out. Badass looking for a good opportunity to get something done. He misses his throw, though. Earthquake will land on both players. Badass is now dead and walking. He needs to land a heal punch, and he does. But at what cost? Apparently no cost. He'll end up picking the kill on Ubi. It's now 9-7. It's looking real close.
It would be crazy if Badass did this. Okay, now there's no way. Okay, now Ubi just runs away.
No, yep. Kobe'd into death range, unfortunately. Badass does end up going down. But Ubi... Yeah, it is, but Ubi did have a very strong showing at the beginning. That 4-kill lead had never really shrunk that much. And that was just... That's what cost Ketchup really his entire game. He fell too far behind, and even though he started showing some signs of life, he could never really catch up at that point.
Yeah, definitely. And it started off with a 4-0, and the fact that it then got as close as it did is actually pretty crazy. I think Badass kind of just had to kind of get into the groove of things first. I think Game 2 is going to be a lot more interesting and a lot closer. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see the differences, so to speak, between that and Game 1. Anyways, with that said, I got it loaded up now. Are you good to go?
I am good to go.
Alrighty, in that case, 3, 2, 1, go. And the players spawn, there's the taunts, and
in the red corner we got Ubi, in the blue corner we got Badass Ketchup. Neither one of them playing the vanilla Skolldir, so no booing for anybody this time. Throws come out, they miss. Earthquake comes out, it's going to miss as well. Badass looking for an opportunity here, but can't quite seem to find it. Gets heel punched instead. Ubi gets, a decent, weird kind of throw off. Earthquake hits, then the heel punch hits. Badass Ketchup looking really rough right now, although he does get snared and sat on a gnome. Badass still looks a little bit worse after another punch. Throw misses on Badass Ketchup. He needs to land a punch if he's going to survive right now. He is going to not die until he gets punched instead. He was so close to dying for damage over time, but not quite able to have enough HP to actually survive and get a comeback there. Ubi will pick up his first kill of the game. Badass Ketchup looking for an opportunity to tie it up.
Ubi did some vertical throw that looked really sick, and I thought it connected for a second, but it just barely missed. That was like the most questionable throw in the freaking world there, and Badass just kind of, I think, actually just trying to get some room to breathe. He's not really going for any predictions or anything. He's just going to run away from Ubi at the moment, third punching. Then he comes off the jump pad, gets the throw, and is choking the third punches. Badass actually hasn't hit the third punch in a hot minute, if I'm being perfectly honest. But there he is, back on the map. But misses throw. Ubi should just like be able to go in, pick up get a throw, and pick up a kill, to be totally honest, which he's going to hit the quick initiation, but miss the throw anyways. Badass is just like terrified right now. Quake does some third punches, not going in for anything significant. And there's the throw. There's the pop. That was nice. Ubi was like, enough of this shit, and just like kind of goes in and just like literally stomps him down. Badass gets thrown right out of the gate there by Ubi. Ubi. Oh, that was.
Snare kick was really well played there by Badass, and the throw. Ubi is dead. Just keep your distance. Badass will pick up his first kill of the round. It's now 2-1. Again, though, Badass needs to get kills a little bit faster than this if he wants to, stimmy
the reverse throw.
The flood of Ubi kills, which continues to push on strong. That throw was incredibly strong. Well played by Ubi. I'm not sure how Badass is feeling right now, but this is not looking good for him right now. Out come a couple more punches. Ubi is now down to a third. Badass Ketchup is looking for an opportunity here. Will get off a punch. Will get off another punch or two, but now gets punched a couple times in return. They're about equal in terms of HP. Ubi's a little bit lower, but not by enough that it's actually significant. They will kill each other. Mutual sacrifice to the solar gods as they both die and pick up a kill for themselves. 4-2 currently still in Ubi's favor. And Ubi looking to go ahead and expand that lead. Gets off a throw on the gnome side, but not on the actual throw side. Badass puts out a good throw. Gets a couple of punches on Ubi. Ubi's now looking a little worse for wear, but he's only at half HP. It's not the worst it could be. He eats an earthquake, though. Ubi gets a good throw, and it's enough. Badass Ketchup didn't have the jump necessary to save himself, and he'll end up going down. Now it's 5-2, a 3-kill lead for Ubi right now, which is very hard to come back from. I'm not sure if Badass Ketchup can do this.
And that throw that Ubi had there was kind of poorly timed. I feel like he should have been able to hit that one, being totally honest. But it's kind of just a little bit of footsie nuts. I feel like Badass Ketchup's playing really, really passive this fight. I haven't really seen him going for any reads like he was previously. And he's doing a lot worse of it. Like, you just gotta go for the throw and kind of, trust in your ability to outplay. He's really waiting on Ubi, and Ubi has map dominance. He's like doing a bunch of shit off the bouncers, stuff like that. Though Badass coming back in, getting the quake, getting the throw, while Ubi does some whiffs, getting some number swings there with the third punches. But now they're gonna miss each other. Ubi coming back, but there's gonna be the throw whiff coming out from him. And there's the throw coming out from Badass. Can he get the oily combo? He gets one of them, though. He takes a counter quake in order to kind of keep him from doing that. Whiff throw and whiff punches. Come on. Oh no.
All right, well, it's looking really close. Ubi will land a heal punch, but an earthquake coming out on Ubi instead. He's down to a very low amount of HP. The Kobe Gnome, is it enough? No, it's not. There's still some HP on it. Badass Ketchup needs to land a heal punch or something. He can't do it. Ubi stays on top of his lead. He will end up dying for it, but hey, you know what? 6-3 is definitely in Ubi's favor. Yeah. Still, like, trading for that kill is well worth what happened to him earlier.
Yeah, definitely. Like, having that clean reset and just so, he doesn't have any lost momentum now is really, really, really good. But Badass getting in the throw off there was a really nice reverse vertical throw. Ubi trying to space his jumps right and actually does it to get a really nice, like, really, really clean and really well-timed throw at the very peak of the middle there. Ubi going in, taking third punches on the way, though. Badass just kind of cheesing him. There's going to be whiff quakes from both sides. Badass misproduces throw. Ubi doesn't quite mispredict and gets the oily combo in, too. And manages to stay behind. Really good tracking coming out from Ubi right now. Badass did his best to try and outpace the DOT, but even with the oily proc, he wasn't able to get a hill punch off in time. Ubi trying to predict when it's going to happen. He actually missed Quake, and then Badass was able to do a full Quake throw combo off the platform there. Again, the mind games of the spawning going on. And now they're just going to footsie nuts. Badass definitely has his work cut out for him. Ubi going to get a throw, and ooh, the little cutoff there. Just trying to do his best to keep the number game up going, because he has 3 kills to get 6 kills on, and Badass staying in this. Badass not really able to get a grip of things right now, and yep, he's a missed throw. He should be dead. And so again, the work cut out for him. It has to get 6 kills, only 2 lives. It is not going to be easy. This should be Badass or Ubi's game, and especially with Badass now with can throw out of spawn, gets thrown himself. Ubi tracking him quite better than he is at the moment. And really not much of note going on. And there's gonna be another throw on a Badass. That's actually gonna, it might just be 10-4. Like we've been talking about, you know, how many kills he has to get, but to get per the amount of times that he's how many lives he's got, but he's not even killing. So, still not really much that happening. There's the throw, and there's the frag, or not yet. There it is. Badass
He's
is in
so
a horrible
low.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's match point for Ubi right now, and Ubi is about ready to land it. Just give it in a second. Oh, the missed punch. But he lands on the Earthquake. Badass is done.
That's it.
Unfortunately, that was a 6-kill lead by the end of it. That was just painful, unfortunately. And that it's not that I blame Badass Ketchup for much, but it really does seem like Ubi is far more comfortable on Skolldir and knows what he's doing than Badass Ketchup does. And it's not that I have anything, you know, at stake here. It's just Ubi's a better Skolldir, it seems.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that said, getting over into our next match. This is match point for Ubi. If Badass loses, he's out of the tournament, and it's Ubi in the grand finals. So with that said, I mentioned it seemed like Badass was a lot more passive match 2 than match 1. How are you feeling about that? Like, does Badass need to be more aggressive, or is he just kind of like choking on his passive? Like, is it chokes or play style or both that's causing him to lose this, in your opinion?
I mean, if you look at the stats, this is usually an issue of he's not landing his third punch, which is hard to do for a Skolldir, but it seems like Ubi continuously lands his third punch, whereas Badass misses it. And that one ability, as small as it seems, does far more than throw an Earthquake actually ever do, because of the heal punch aspect of it, and because of the extra burst damage that they have thanks to the the way that the upgrades are set out for this particular tournament. If Badass can learn to predict where Ubi's going better and get those third punches down a little bit more routinely, then we'll see something different pop up. But as it stands right now, Ubi's got is reading Badass Ketchup like the world's easiest book. It's not difficult for Ubi to predict where Badass is going. It's not the same the other way around, and that needs to change if Badass wants to win a match.
Definitely, definitely. Well, with that
So
said,
with that said, yeah, I was gonna say, you ready?
Let's do it. 3,
All
2,
right.
1, go. And
All right, well, 6 seconds in, we have in the red corner, Badass Ketchup, blue corner, we got Ubi. Neither one of them
Alright,
using the vanilla skin, so they both have honeydew right now.
Are we on the wrong replay? I am actually. I just realized I had last one's highlighted.
Whoops.
Oopsies. Okay, so professional stream company, by the way. We'll get word to the production department about these mistakes. Worry not.
At least we're catching up on these.
Yeah, that time I was like, okay, well, he just said the wrong color, so I know that it's not the right one. Then I looked back over to like the sheet that the match IDs were on. I saw I had last one still highlighted. I'm like, okay then. Alright. Alright, so
I'm ready when you are.
2, 1, go.
Alright, and here we are back again on the Skolldir field. We have Badass Ketchup in the red corner. In the blue corner, we have Ubi. We'll have to see how this looks in short order. So we're looking for first bloods. We're looking for anything interesting, and an Earthquake pops out on both of them. But a missed throw on Badass Ketchup means that Ubi has a slight advantage, and he does land the throw. And he lands an immediate oily punch afterwards. Badass Ketchup needs to land some of these third punches. And a good throw! He lands his almost everything. And the punch! Badass Ketchup, for the first time in this series, picking up first blood.
And there's another throw there, and Badass is like pissed. He's like, I'm not taking this no more. He's going way more aggressive. He's actually going for the plays, and now Ubi has to stay on his toes. Doesn't get the breathing room to just like figure out an attack plan on Badass, and it's working out. Like, look at that tracking there. Badass actually hitting these third hits.
And it's working really well for him. He's actually a decent amount of HP. Ubi's a lot lower. Ubi taking damage off the Gnome. We'll miss his Gnome throw. We'll hit his heal punch, however. And it's looking pretty even despite the fact that Badass Ketchup is 1 kill ahead. Oh, no. Badass Ketchup, you can't let that happen to you. Ubi gets off a good punch 2 in a row right now. Almost 3 in a row. Gets off a good Earthquake. Gets thrown before he can land the punch. Badass Ketchup will land an oily
That
punch
was
afterwards. Now
actually
Ubi is
really
done.
nice, yeah.
Badass has a 2-0 lead.
I thought that was definitely going to be Ubi bringing it to 1-1. Then he got that throw and actually hit the oily off jump pad, and he managed to do a lot with that. And Badass is going to die here. Wait, oh, he's still alive?
Regen just barely keeps him alive.
Now
He's
he's
looking
dead.
for an opportunity here, but no.
Yeah.
That didn't work out. That's going to be the end of that nonsense. Badass looking for another opportunity to get in there and do some serious work, but his throw misses, so that's down for another couple of seconds. Ubi's going to go ahead and try to get in there, but he gets punched instead, and an Earthquake. The return, backside punch off of that combo did not work out for him. Badass Ketchup going to go ahead and solidify his lead a little bit, put out some more damage, get some more punches out, but then he gets thrown and then punched 3 times in a row. But wow, the mid-air juggle kill out of Badass Ketchup there. Really well played. Good throw into oily stun in the middle of the air was more than enough to get the kill. Now in return, Ubi comes back, but he's already down to a quarter of his HP. He got stunned twice in a row. Badass is looking for an opportunity here to get the kill. He will get off a heel punch. Another heel punch. He's got a gnome set up in a very strange area. Heel punch coming out for Ubi, though, means that they're about equal. They need to be careful if they want to get a kill on each other at this point. They don't want to exactly trade. And Badass wants to solidify a strong lead, and he'll do that with a throw into the bounce pad, into an easy, predictable punch. Well played by Badass. He now has a 3-point lead on Ubi, which is the complete opposite of what's been happening up until now. Badass does land his heel punch, but it's not enough to get him healed up to a safe level. He'll die to the Earthquake damage from Ubi's Earthquake.
That was a nice throw there coming out there, hitting the peak of Badass's throw and kind of toss him back towards the bounce pad, and so he got some damage off there. Badass is trying to track, it's not doing so well, that's giving Ubi the chance. Got that snare break going on, and there should be a throw, and Ubi's going to whiff, and he should be getting fragged here, actually bringing it 5-2, and Badass's favor complete turnaround of our previous matches. Like, this is actually really, really insane just how much Badass is spinning it around here. And there's
absolutely.
And he punched him into the gnome. That was sick.
That was awesome.
Yeah, honestly and truly. And look at this, 6-2 in favor of Badass. This should be in his match. This is literally a turnaround.
Yeah, the highest caliber, I might add. Badass, what were you doing? What was happening during the other matches? Why didn't this happen every time? You're beating Ubi about as hard as he was beating you.
He is being like 30 times more aggressive this game than he was last game. It's actually like he was playing so passive late game and just running around, kind of spitting out the third punches. Here he is actually actively making plays, and it's paying off so well. 7-2.
What?
Badass popping off. What in the actual hell, though?
I am surprised and thrilled to see this throw coming out, though. Badass Ketchup looking really low. Ubi's going to find the kill there off of a predictable bounce pad into Ubi's fist. So well done, Ubi, on that front. But he needs to do a lot more work if he wants to come back on this one and win his match point. He's going to put a couple more patches. Oh my god! Ubi is angry! He gets a couple more kills. Badass is super low, about to die to Earthquake, and he does end up going down. Roasted, toasted, and absolutely dusted. He's now 7-4 though, so Badass Ketchup is okay with making an occasional mistake like that. But this is definitely a potential comeback. The double throw. Badass and Ubi are just duking it out, but the heel punch on either side here, actually. Everybody's heel punching themselves. Badass is a little bit worse for wear right now. He needs to be careful. He cannot sit on this gnome. He can't sit on the Earthquake, but he did it anyway, and he'll end up going down and setting up a gnome for gnome reason. Badass Ketchup will end up putting out a decent Earthquake. Misses, and they're still looking for an opportunity here. Good throw. Good punch. No gnome sitting that time, though, unfortunately for Badass. And, I mean, things are kind of progressing as per usual in one of these fights. It's punch to punch, really.
It's actually crazy. Like, Ubi was like, I'm 7-2, and then he just, like, made the craziest striking. Was, like, hitting all the third punches and reading Badass super well, and just actually ended up making a comeback. And now he's still behind by 2 kills, but he's got the HP advantage here. It's a lot more manageable for him to do it because he managed to pull off that killing spree, which was just per sick. This is the throw off the jump pad. That's unfortunate. I thought that was actually going to be the next thing in his comeback. And now they're both missing throws. Ubi going in, manages to get the throw. That should be a kill if he cannot find the third punch. Not trying with the oily as he should. Throw miss from Badass though, so he can go in again. He's got the throw ready, and he's going to miss. And he is going to hit, there should be a third punch trade, so nothing of note there. And
there's the Earthquake kill. And there's the throw and return, but there's not enough HP on...
They're
there's just enough
so
HP on
low.
Badass. There's so low. The Gnome almost gets Kobe. Almost gets Earthquaked. He Earthquakes Ubi. Ubi just needs to not hit anybody, and Ketchup will get a kill here. He's still alive! What is this nonsense? Out comes the punches.
Oh my
Ubi
God!
gets hit! But at what cost? Is Ubi
quaked
gonna live through this?
Oh my God.
He's just barely gonna live. Badass. This is no good. You were 5 kills ahead. The Earthquake, though! Ubi is done if he doesn't get another heal punch.
Even then, he managed to take off like a third of Badass's HP there. That was some insane gameplay coming out from Ubi there. That was actually like, and now he should be just about ready to tie this up. There it is, and now there's just a kill difference. He can't get this right. I mean, obviously he's gonna be behind.
Badass.
He's being patient on the
had
spawning.
A thing going.
Yeah, from 6 to 2 to 8 to 7, like. Damn.
Yeah,
there's
what's changed?
Okay.
Like, I'm very confused. The two of them are punching. The two of them are passing out earthquakes. They're doing the butt quakes and everything. They're doing everything the Skolldir is supposed to do, but Badass had such a lead early game, and now it's completely depleted. The ledge kill! What bad manners! That was incredibly well done. Good job, Badass. But at the same time, Ubi is looking for revenge. He's coming in. He's getting some punches on Badass. But is it going to be enough? We'll have to see. Badass Ketchup puts out the Earthquake, gets off. No punch, actually. Will get punched instead. Then thrown. He's a dead man already, and Ubi will pick it up. It's now only 1 kill behind. 2 kills till match point. This is a little bit crazy. Badass needs to channel what he was doing earlier and do it some more if he's going to take this match right now. It looks like Ubi could maybe make a comeback here. Out comes another fist. It flies to Ubi's face. Ubi's looking for the throw. Won't find it. Badass gets an Earthquake, gets a couple more punches. Will get punched instead, actually. He's so low. Just Badass.
Match point. Holy shit.
Better than that. What are you doing?
Dude.
Oh no. They're both 1-1. It's anybody's game right now. Ubi might be 2/3 down, but we've seen Ubi over the last couple of minutes. He's been absolutely a demon when it comes to his punches, when it comes to his earthquakes. It's been looking insane. Badass Ketchup playing very cagey right now. Misses his throw. Gets the punch, though. And he's playing extremely keep away against this against
going back to
his
match 2 play style, but I think if anything the reason why he's been kind of doing as well as he did is shifting back and forth has worked really well on Ubi. It looks like if you go from defensive to aggressive, he doesn't expect the aggro. There it is. That's Badass on the scoreboard with that was a great match. That was actually crazy.
Yeah, that was very well done. Like, Badass Ketchup really well done at the beginning, but Ubi almost bringing it all the way back to match point. That was way too close. Badass Ketchup needs to remember what he did at the beginning of that last match and do it 2 more times. Just 2 more times, that's it. And he'll be able to actually win this series, which would be a huge win for him, I'm thinking.
It really would be. So, I mean, he does have his work cut out. He's going to win the next 2 matches. He can't drop either one, while Ubi just has to win 1. He has the wiggle room to have a bad match, which that kind of was his bad match, and even then, he managed to make the comeback happen. It wasn't like it was back and forth. It was actually totally in Badass's favor. Then Ubi just came right back up, and it was a little bit too late for him to really play the catch-up that he needed to. But he was making, as you said, if Ubi was angry that match, he came back really hard. Anyways, 6-second mark. I'm putting up the stats very quick. Alright, my friend, you want to give us a countdown?
I am ready at 6 seconds in.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, mark.
There we go.
And here we are, once again, on the Skolldir field. Ubi in the red corner, Badass Ketchup in the blue field, and it's off! An early Earthquake onto Badass Ketchup is a great start for Ubi, as well as a good Gnome throw. Like, the whole kit and caboodle landing. Badass is missing everything so far. His Earthquake included. That's 2 Earthquakes, a bunch of punches, landing for Ubi. Right now, it's looking exceptionally good for Ubi, and he'll land a throw for the first blood. That Gnome picking up the last hit there. Wow, very well timed. Earthquake is going to go ahead and put Badass Ketchup a little bit behind the 8 ball to begin with. A throw. Badass Ketchup is looking a little weird at the moment. He gets a heel punch off, but half and half when you're already a point behind is not where you want to be. He's going to continue to try to find an opportunity on Ubi here, and he does, landing another punch and an Earthquake. Ubi's low. He could get a return kill here. but it's looking really, really random right now for him. He needs to find this kill. He needs to remember that he can throw gnomes or something, just anything to land these kills onto Ubi. And he does eventually do it, but at what incredible cost? He's down to 2 bars of HP. That is not going to last more than 30 seconds against Ubi. For sure, less than 5, actually. Ubi will pick up his second kill of the match. It's 2-1 in Ubi's favor. He's going to put out another punch. And Badass already down a little bit of HP, but Ubi is already looking a lot healthier than he should have any right to be. Another heal punch coming out for Ubi. Another heal punch coming out for Ubi. Another heal punch coming out for Ubi. And then a throw. They're at even amounts of HP. Another heal punch coming out for Ubi. So far, he's got a 4 streak going on, and there goes the streak. His 5th and 6th punch is missing, but that's okay. That one got stunned out. Badass will end up getting a kill, but at what cost? 3-2 so far, and now they're on even ground.
Alright, and now it's just gonna... The health reset was gonna... kind of a big deal, I think, for Ubi, because this gives him the chance to kind of retake control, which he's really trying to do. See if he can get some combos going. He's only got a 1 kill lead, but he is playing like as though the match is going in his favor. But now he's going to get thrown. He's going to get the reverse throw. Badass barely recovering in time there. It's really important that you don't waste your jumps just for situations like that. I think it's really easy to be tempted to just kind of throw out your punch. Badass taking them down right there, by the way. Just a little read off the jump pad. It's important to not just kind of casually use your jumps and really think about every time you consume one, just especially for those situations like that where you just get thrown and you have to recover. Plus, it just makes you less predictable when you're actually thinking about how you jump, as opposed to just kind of having to 1-2 jump throughout the fight. Throw off jump pad there, gets the throw onto Ubi, put him at half HP. Badass still full. I guess it's in favor of Badass right now since it's 3-3. Half HP Ubi gets a punch straight, gets a throw, looking for the oily, lands half of it, and gets a quake now. Health-wise, it's in favor of him. And there's the throw then again. It's so crazy when you think about how much health you get off of these. But then there's another throw, and Ubi managed to take it 4-3. The amount of health swings there, and like he was in the lead there, was so back and forth because they kept on fighting oily on each other, which is really, really significant. Ubi actually getting the full combo out there, quaking the throw into a hill. Off Badass. That throw into Bouncer, as you mentioned, I think in one of the other matches, is so fucking just painful because you 100% hit that punch because you know seconds in advance exactly where they're going because you're throwing them onto the Bouncer and they can't stop it. Another third punch coming out from there. He's just gonna probably puts away from it. He actually gets the throw lasted to kind of minimize the damage that Badass was going to put onto him. Baz now camping jump pad there. Gets the throw, very well done, and tries to stun him, but Ubi had a throw, a jump ready. It's taking a lot of damage though, kind of ticking away there, and Ubi going in, and there he goes. He has to watch that gnome. That was really careful. Go. He almost died there because his own gnome was covering up Badass's gnome, and I swear, I think he almost ran into it and stopped at the last second. But they were like perfectly aligned. They both landed on the left side of the glass platform there. Double throw whiffs coming out. Ubi just trying to space. He's got both cooldowns going on there, but he's going to take some third punches because he's not quite spacing just right. Ubi getting ready. Come off the jump pad. He's going to take a third punch. He's trying to find where his throw is going to be.
Badass is landing so many heal punches right now. Or at least he landed like 4 or 5 in a row, which is really, really strong. But now he's missing them. He's not got the control that he used to for some strange reason. Ubi seems to be okay now. He's juked the mind games out. Badass catch him very low. The throw comes out, but not at the cost of like losing a heal punch. His damage over time is going to end up killing him. Ubi picking up another kill there, 6-4 in his favor. Badass Ketchup tries to return the favor, but his Earthquake will miss. His throw will also sort of miss. They throw each other lightly, I guess is one way of putting it. Badass lands another heal punch. He puts out an Earthquake, he puts out a heal punch. Ubi's looking a little worse for wear right now, but not after that punch he doesn't. Never mind, after those 2 subsequent punches from Badass, yeah, he's dead. 6-5 right now. It's still in Ubi's favor, but Badass is not so far behind that you can't bring this back. He is attempting to spawn camp. Badass is trying to attempt to spawn camp Ubi, but it didn't end up happening. Ubi's now looking for an opportunity here to maybe cement a lead here that's a bit bigger than just 1 kill. He gets heal punched instead, though. Badass Ketchup looking to try to get that third punch off a couple of different times in a row. He will end up getting a throw off as well, so Ubi's looking a little toughed up, but it's not the end of the world for him. He's still at half as his Badass Ketchup. A good throw going out from Badass Ketchup, and a punch to follow it up means that Ubi's down to 2 bars of HP left. Badass can do this. He just needs to play it safe. He'll end up having it. Nice punch by Ubi to pick his HP back up. They're now not so different as it might seem initially. Ubi's looking a little bit healthier for all the punches he's managing. A good throw. Badass is now on par with on HP wise with Ubi. The miss on the throw from Badass Ketchup is not good at all. Ubi's putting out another gnome. It's going to end up missing. The punches from Ubi will not, however, and now Badass Ketchup is a dead man walking. And he'll end up dying to a heel punch anyway. So Ubi looking really good. 2/3 of his HP, 7-5 in his favor. He gets off a throw on a Badass Ketchup. He gets off a punch. But at what cost? Ubi's down to a bar. Can he bring this back with a couple more heel punches? We'll have to see in the next couple of seconds. He ends up missing, or at least dodging the earthquake from Badass Ketchup. He gets a throw. Badass Ketchup gets killed.
Ooh.
That's another kill. Ubi's managing to survive off of 2 to 4 bars of HP and getting kills for it. Out comes another throw, but it's going to miss. Badass Ketchup goes into the drink. It's 9-5. Ubi is on fire right now, getting all these kills. Puts out another heel punch, but now he gets earthquake. He's super low. He needs to be careful. Badass Ketchup going in for the throw, but it's going to end up missing. Ubi looking for another heel punch, trying to keep himself alive just a little bit longer to get that ridiculous 5-kill lead win if he can manage it. Heel punch comes out. He's down to about half. Gets off a good throw. Badass Ketchup looking really like hurt at this point compared to where he wants to be. Another heel punch coming out. Ubi and he are on par. Now, out comes the throw. Badass Ketchup is slightly ahead in terms of HP, but not by that much. Ubi's looking for another couple of heel punches. Will not find it as he gets heel punched first. Out comes the earthquake. Badass Ketchup hurt by the earthquake. He's still only down to half, where Ubi still is. He is not yet dead. Out comes another heel punch. It will miss because of the snare on the earthquake from Badass Ketchup, but that's okay for him. Out comes the gnome. He doesn't end up getting hit by the gnome. He tries to look for a punch on the Badass Ketchup, but Ubi can't find it. Badass Ketchup needs to get this if he wants to stay around in this match, if he wants to continue to try to get at least closer to a win. But he keeps on getting heel punched. Ubi is still not dead. He gets the throw. Badass Ketchup gets stuck on the bounce pad. He's in a really precarious position. Gets punched. He's down to half a bar of HP. Ubi is looking like he's going to win this. The Kobe gnome comes out and the punch. Gonna finish it in midair.
I like how Badass taunted right before he got kicked out of the tournament.
Oh, man, that was
a good match.
That was very well played by Ubi at the end there. You got like, what, 3-4 kills in a row? Jeez, oh man. That was insane.
Well, yeah, it was definitely really good. Well, with that though, Badass really making an interesting set happen, especially with that comeback that he did Game 3. But ultimately he's out, and Ubi is going to be meeting Nikki in the grand final. So kind of the two friends are going to be turned on against each other. Who will come out? Probably. I think it's pretty fitting that both of them would go into grand finals too. I think it's a very well-deserved like first and second place like battle of the titans there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And if anything, that last match proved that Ubi's got the chops. If anybody can take Nikki out, Ubi might be that guy.
Anyways, we're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna go refill my coffee and stuff, and y'all don't go.
stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to bronze. I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. You're looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in a game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting.
Coffee takes longer to make than I think it does.
No worries, dude. Alright, we are back, my friends. So we are at the grand finals. By the way, I'm gonna totally apologize. I think your coffee comment got on stream. Anyways, so we are in our grand finals of Ubi versus Nikki. It's your grand finals from last year versus none of his gonna partner in crime, so to speak. I mean, Ubi and Nikki have been on a team for a really, really long time, and they're probably considered the top 2 players in the game. So kind of seeing them kind of now against each other is kind of like a real twist of fate sort of thing, you know. So,
A what if scenario come true, really.
It really is. So with that said, who do you think is going to win?
I know that the two of them are very well matched, but I also know that Nikki is slightly better versed in Skolldir than Ubi is, so he does have the edge. The thing is, it's still kind of up in the air, I think, between these two. We'll have to see by getting into the game. I really can't call it either way.
Yeah, for real. And I'm going to go ahead and mention, you can guess who you think is going to win into the chat. If you guess correctly for the series, then you will be winning a piece of DLC after it. It's definitely going to be interesting, though. It's, I mean, Nikki, this is just, again, he's undefeated. Literally, no one has ever won a Skolldir Showdown besides him. But it's one of those things we really just have to kind of get into it and see. Do you have any comments on anything you want to see before we get into the gameplay?
Honestly, because of how static all the rules are for this particular mode of play, there's not much that we can expect to see other than, you know, better play out of the two people that are currently up against one another.
Right.
Like, normally in a game, you'd be like, oh, well, item choices might matter. In this case, they don't, because they have the same items. And you can say, well, the stage might matter, but they're both on the same stage, and they've been practicing this for weeks. So, at the end of this, it's going to be a matter of how well can Nikki read Ubi, and how well can Ubi read Nikki. And which one comes out on top depends on who ends up landing the most heal punches, really. That ended up being, like, hugely important in the last matchup we just saw with the badass catch-up. But, yeah, these two are equally very, very strong players. And I really don't know who's going to win this one. I can guess if I had to put my money somewhere, like if someone was like, you have to, then I'd say Nikki. But I do mean it when I say that Ubi is going to put up a fight regardless, and it should be interesting.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Well, with that said, we're going to go ahead and hop into the gameplay, my friend. I am at the 6-second mark, and I'll go ahead and, I forgot to put my stats on. Awkward! Kills deaths, and, damage done, and healing taken.
Well, I am ready to go when you are.
Alright, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So, on the...
Alright, in the red corner, Nikki. In the blue corner, Ubi. Things are starting off well. Everybody's missed all their abilities.
Yeah,
perfect.
There's your grand finals type. So on the music playlist I have for Rumble, it's like a bunch of video game music, and 1 Week an Angel just started playing from Sephiroth's theme or whatever, which
nice.
That's extremely fitting here.
I suppose it's epic finale enough to make it work. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Everybody's punching, earthquakes, the throw. Ubi's looking really bad. He's dead right now on his feet. He needs to be careful, and unfortunately not able to be. Nikki will land the damage necessary to get first blood on his side of things. Nikki gets off a good throw. He's looking to set up a good shot against Ubi. He will get a punch and stop him into the gnome, so that's a good 1,000 damage right there. Ubi's throw misses. You can't do that. Nikki's throw misses. That also is something you can't do, but the heal punch, on the other hand, is going to land. So far, Nikki's on a 3 streak, and Ubi's dead. So Nikki's currently at 3 heal punches in a row landed right now, and that's 4 right there. There's gnome throw, 1, 2 punch. That's 5. 1, 2, and he finally misses. So far, 5 streak on the throws, not so bad. It's the best one that we've seen in this particular round. Like, watch how important it is, though. He's like, every time he lands a heal punch, every time you land a heal punch, it's a massive win for you. It really does feel like that's the most important thing you can do in this particular matchup.
Yeah, it definitely. And so far, Nikki going in and trying to get some stuff going on here. Hits. That was the really janky looking throw there. Not gonna lie.
Skolldir's a janky looking character, so it works.
Nikki actually using the bounce pad tech to dodge that throw very, very cleanly. Like, he's got such a mastery of the Skolldir commands there, and just kind of really reading Ubi extraordinarily well. Ubi gonna manage to throw Nikki off the jump pad and get a punishing Quake, but now Nikki's gonna just start to do Nikki things and get Quake, throw, chase him all over the map, keeping up with him the entire time. He missed that punch, and then he kind of realized the dude's DOT'd anyway, so do I care, and he just backed off.
Exactly. Really safe decision, too. That ends up being a really wise choice if you know he's going to die to dot. Nikki's a little low right now, but he is at a 3-point lead. If anybody's going to go ahead and be okay with dying at any point, Nikki's probably okay if he gets 1 point, if he gives up 1 point. But so far, he hasn't let up. He's got 2 heal punches on this life already. He's going to get punched right there, though. 3 heal punches. Almost a 4th one. Like Nikki is just so good on this character. It's frightening to see every time. Ubi's very low. Heal punch will just barely miss him. Ubi needs to be very careful. He's going to hope to win this one. And really, he needs to land those heal punches at least as much as Nikki is. That throw out of Nikki's going to end up missing. So, I was going to say it's not as big a deal, but I just realized Earthquake still landed. Good throw, but Ubi's looking real low. He's just barely alive. Yeah, and that's going to do it. 1 consecutive light punch is going to be enough for Nikki to get the kill he needs. Nikki gets off a good throw. Ubi's looking really bad right now, and he decides to die. That was weird. But that's 5 kills so far for Nikki, and for absolutely nothing. Off comes a couple of heal punches, another heal punch for Ubi. He gets stunned. He'll just barely make the bounce pad. Ubi's just barely going to survive this earthquake, but like 1 punch ought to do the trick. Still. Oh, I was going to say, still, Nikki's got a lot of things coming on, and he's got that throw ready to go whenever he needs it. This is such a commanding amount of play out of Nikki. I honestly thought that this was going to be a little bit closer. This really puts the 9-volt Nikki matchup into perspective. Remember how they started going toe-to-toe in the second match? Like, they went 1 for 1 a couple of times? Yeah, this is just brutal. Nikki is absolutely tearing through Ubi like it's no one else's business. Now, with that said, Ubi is at a little bit of HP. He can still make something happen if he lands enough heal punches, which he just landed a couple, and there's his first kill of the game. It's not going to be a flawless victory for Nikki this time, but by God, it certainly got very, very close. The Earthquake and the heal punch are going to be enough. Nikki will get a kill onto Ubi using the damage over time from Earthquake, and this is a commanding lead right now from Nikki.
It really is.
I'm not sure if we can even start to come back from this.
This has been by far the least close match the entire stream so far. And Ubi going in, and Ubi did get that comeback on Badass. That ultimately he didn't win the match, but he got it to like to 9 when he was like down 7-2 or something. At some point.
That's not gonna matter here.
Yeah.
Nicky's gonna pick up his 8th kill of the game off of a really well played punch and Earthquake. That Earthquake does so much damage in this mode. It's actually incredible, and it can secure kills far more often than I think anybody gave it credit for in the first couple of matches. Nicky's gotten like 3 of his kills that way by now.
So if you look at the hill
That's
punches,
gonna be another kill right there.
if you look at the hill punches, Ubi has literally less than half of the hill punches that Nicky has, which is pretty insane.
Yeah.
And Nicky recovers. Nicky
that.
got
He was
so low in the
his head
pit.
was under the water.
Yeah, like
Oh my
actually,
God.
I didn't know you could get that low without dying.
Well, apparently Nicky knows how to play Limbo pretty well.
Yeah, honestly.
Another heal punch is gonna come out, and that's gonna be it. 9-2.
That's your game 1. Like actually popping up. Like damn.
I think Nicky is like either trying a lot harder than he did last time, or like Ubi just didn't have his heart in it. One of the two. Like that was such a strong showing out of Nicky. That almost hurt to watch.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Ubi, definitely did good. Getting to grand finals, but no offense, he didn't do good there. But it's the best of 5. And it's not any accident that Ubi's in grand finals, so it's good. Well, we can see if he can, turn this around, show us what he's made of.
Exactly, yeah.
What are some of the I guess it could be kind of hard to describe it. Like, if you had what's some of the mistakes Ubi was making? If you could point them out or describe them.
Honestly, the one you said it as much as you already said it during the match. It was the heel punches. Nicky was landing them at a 66% accuracy rate at the very least. He landed 2/3 of his punches pretty much all the time. In the match that we're gonna in that match though, Ubi landed maybe a quarter. It was no contest. The healing taken stat was a very good indicator of how well Nicky did, I think, in this case. And it's really telling, honestly, when it comes to this particular matchup. Skolldir on Skolldir, it's whoever lands the most heal punches will end up winning the brawl. And we'll have to see if that continues on a match too, if you're ready.
Definitely. Well, with that said, I am at the 6-second mark, and I'm going to give us the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and go.
And they're off. Nicky in the red corner. And in the blue corner, we've got Ubi, and they're ready to start. A bounce initiation out of Nicky's going to end up missing. Heel punches, everything missing. The throw's going to go out. Ubi gets punched, and okay, you know what? That's a good start. Ubi just got a kill onto Nicky off of an exceedingly good throw. This is more what we expected to see.
Yeah.
Now Ubi gets earthquaked. He gets punched. Nicky lands a really good earthquake, and another good heel punch after that.
Oh,
Ubi
that read!
Return brutalization. They're now completely equal. Nicky's at full. That took no time at all to do. Ubi's looking for an occasion to get another really neat throw off, but Nicky's not going to let that happen without a fight. A good heel punch coming out from Ubi. Nicky's still looking for an opportunity to get something done here. He gets thrown instead. Nicky's very close to dying. He goes down! The ledge kill out of Ubi is more than enough to secure a kill here. I am surprised to see that Ubi's gotten 2 kills by throwing Nicky off a ledge. It's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, for real. And, ooh. They're just kind of jumping over each other. There's the throw coming from Ubi onto Nicky, and this is actually just really heating up. Ubi tossing out the Quake there, gets the punch, but Nicky getting the punishing Quake. They've already have throws ready, so this should be interesting. They actually get the double throw, come way back, but Nicky reads the heel punch, takes a Quake though, and it actually gets a Quake. I didn't even see that Quake drop. Come back and exchange, missed throw, and Ubi is like, you just missed your throw, pal, you're dead. Now it's 3-1 in favor of Ubi. Talk about back and forth matches, honestly and truly. Nicky gonna quickly get punched in the throw, bring it up 3-2, still in Ubi's favor. But trying to do it as cleanly as possible without taking damage in the process. Throw coming out, and Ubi not able to find the follow-up he needs, and actually Nicky getting a few third punches that puts this significantly in his favor back at full health. Takes a Quake to do a throw onto Ubi, and manages to find third punch in Quake, so Ubi in a really kind of just bad spot here. Nicky figuring out his game plan, misses throw. Ubi not able to find the third punch though, so yeah, he should die here anyways, and that's going to make a completely even fight now. Nicky, I guess missing a little bit of HP, but not enough to where you'd be like that Ubi has a real advantage, or can go waving around trying to threaten him. Nikki
Yeah.
gets a nice throw. Nikki is really good, by the way. One thing I want to point out, if he throws someone, and he actually almost just like really smoothly just like lands. Like he's already moving backwards before the throw lands because he's confident the throw is going to land. So he gets a lot better of oily follow-up. Like a bunch of people will be like, oh cool, I threw him. Let me jump over here so I can get a punch in. He's already like, before he's 100% positive that he's got the throw, he's already positioning himself, and that was just a very clean throw into the pit. He's positioning himself to get the follow-up oily anyways, and that's something that I noticed that not really anyone else does, and it really pays off for him well because it's just everything is so smooth for him when he plays it.
Oh, Ubi is getting dominated once more. Nikki is coming back. He's now got the 3-kill lead. Ubi had such a good start, and then Nikki's like, okay, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and start trying again. He has gotten 2 heel punches in a row, 3 heel punches in a row. Oh, would have maybe got 4 heel punches in a row. Not quite there yet. Hold on. 5 heel punches in a row, and that's a kill. He's up to now a third of his HP. Yeah, if you take a look at that healing taken stat right now, he's double. Nikki is double what Ubi has right now. It is actually insane.
I mean, he's close to triple.
Close to triple.
Wait.
Well, okay, if you look at the thousands bracket, yeah, but not quite.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, these heel punches are non-stop for Nikki. It's actually incredible. And despite the fact that Ubi is putting out some damage, like, Nikki is putting out, like, a good 10,000 more points of damage than the other one is. It's certainly very difficult to say that, you know, Ubi's got, like, cards in this particular game. I think he just sat down at the poker table and said, I'm just going to drop chips, and you guys can take them whenever you win your hand. Like, this is just very, very, very strong gameplay out of Nikki. I don't think yeah, no, there's another dead Ubi right there. Another heel punch landing. I am astounded by how well this is going for Nikki. I honestly felt like he was going to have a harder time against Ubi than this, and I think he's trying really hard to play against Ubi. He's putting out all of his punches, but yeah, when Nikki's trying, that's a scary thing to see. Another heel punch landing. Out comes the earthquake. Out comes the throw. Out comes another. Ooh, the heel punch actually missed, and that heel punch did not. Yeah. And that heel punch will secure the kill. So, like, there's your match, 10-4. Less ridiculous than last time, but still pretty ridiculous with a 6-kill lead.
Indeed. Well, with that said, it's match point for Nikki. He just has to win one more 1v1 in order to take the grand finals and be your 3-year reigning Skolldir Showdown champion. But with that said, UB can make the reverse 3-0 here. It's going to be hard. Reverse 3-0ing Nikki is not exactly, easy, but also, I wonder if these guys do this on purpose. They set the starting salary to 6,900. I'm pretty sure that's like Nikki and Ubi making dumb
100% on purpose.
Yeah,
that
I just want to point that out, by the way. Because that's not like the max win. That's like quite a bit below the max solar, but obviously enough to give you max build. I just wanted to point that out, y'all. Anyways.
They have a sense of humor. We'll put it that way.
That is such Nikki and Ubi humor, too. Anyways, I'm at the 6-second mark. Would you like to give us a countdown, sir?
Absolutely. We will begin the match point for Nikki. Ubi needs to pull up his, pull himself up by his bootstraps, which is literally impossible in order to win this one. But let's hope he proves me wrong. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Nikki in the red corner, and in the blue corner, we've got Ubi. Everybody's ready to go. It is time. Nikki's looking for an opportunity to get a throw off, as is Ubi. The punch comes out already from Nikki. He's going to land his first one. We'll have to see if he lands any more. He does not land his second one yet. The earthquake comes out. The throw comes out as well, and Ubi's already down to a third of his HP. Ubi gets off a return throw, but it doesn't have the same kind of, weight that Nikki's do. For some strange reason, it just doesn't look like it does as much. Until then, Ubi picking up first blood. What was I saying? I am sorry I ever doubted you, my friend. Well done picking up the first blood. Now, can you maintain this momentum is the question, and it looks like Nikki's not going to let him. 2 heel punches. Almost the 3rd heel punch in a row there. That one will do. Out comes the earthquake, but it's going to miss. Whoa. Nikki is looking for this kill right now. Ubi's looking to try to survive for as long as possible, but the aerial heel punch is going to definitely put some, a dampener on that plan right there.
Like, damn.
Still alive. Oh, he ends up dropping down.
If Ubi had hit that throw, that throw was unfortunate.
Oh,
Nikki was out of jumps. He just had to wait. Yeah, that too. And now that he's straight in, double punches there. Actually, even amount of hill punches, as you can see there on the stats there. Nikki hurt him pretty hard, and gets a jankiest throw and manages to quick him down, and then they trade another punch. Ubi just has literally one more hill punch than Nikki right now, 2-1 in his favor. Nikki going in, trying to find it, and he just quakes him and throws him off the bouncer. No punches necessary. Very clean frag, and he's full health, making them starting off 2-2, completely even. Race to the next 8 kills, essentially.
Yep. Honestly, Nikki's very proficient at the quake and bake skill, where effectively you quake and you just let them sit there and cook for a while until they die. He's done that so many times against Ubi, it's actually hilarious. But Ubi, on the other hand, is apparently the king of the ledge out, throwing Nikki into the invisible wall that gets him killed. Let's see if he can manage to pull that off a couple more times, because Ubi is very good at landing those throws. Out comes another heel punch for both parties. Nikki's looking pretty good, but Ubi's not out of this yet. Looking for an opportunity? Yeah, it's a fist to the face instead. Out comes an earthquake. Ubi's low. The throw comes out. Nikki picks up his kill. It's now even once more, 3-3. Nikki managing to land a good heel punch to start things off. They're about even again in terms of HP, despite the fact that Nikki should probably be a little bit more hurt. Good throw coming out from Ubi. He's landing a couple more heel punches. Nikki's looking for another heel punch, and will find it. Earthquake's going to end up missing. Ubi's looking for something to do here, and will end up finding a little bit of work on Nikki, but not enough to actually make it worthwhile, since Nikki lands his heel punch right back. Earthquake comes out. Ubi's going to eat it. He's toasted a little bit. He's going to have to, deal with it. Nikki also eats an earthquake. They're about even HP. Heel punch coming up for Ubi. He's going to land the throw. He lands the heel punch, and Nikki goes down. That'll be a 4-3 advantage for Ubi at the moment. This heel punch right out of spawn, not going to land. Nikki gets a good throw. He gets an earthquake. He gets a punch. Ubi's looking really low. Another heel punch lands. Ubi's really low. Ubi needs to start paying attention, I was going to say, and then Ubi ends up dying instead. Nikki picking up a very, very efficient kill.
Definitely. And Nikki actually just guards him off the jump pad. There's going to be a third punch coming onto Nikki, coming around from Ubi, though. Ubi actually trying to get the tracking in. I say that as he misses a punch. Nikki goes up top, lands a sick throw, but there's the reverse throw. Trying to find those third punches in. Quake coming down, and another third punch at Ubi. He needs to find a hill punch, and he actually trades a hill punch, though. That's the one hill punch he didn't want to find. Now Nikki's... okay. That was actually a really nice quake, by the way. Like, Nikki, a lot of people, I think, just kind of sit there and be like, oh, okay, well, is he going to recover? Or Nikki just assumed he wasn't, got the quake off through the jump pad, which is pretty much unavoidable if you have to use the jump pad to recover, which was really, really nice coming out from him. And now, look at that tracking! Actually hitting the 1-2 punches in the process. That is just disgusting. Like, what are you even supposed to do? Like, Nikki's on point, gets a throw. No!
Ubi did not get the throw when he needed it. It was so beautifully set up for him, unfortunately. Nikki's now looking for some heel punches. He doesn't find it yet. He's still low enough HP that he could die, but he's got that 2-kill lead right now, 6-4 in Nikki's favor. He will land another heel punch. He's looking good. He gets the throw off on Ubi. They're not even HP. Ubi's now lower than him after another good heel punch. Heel punch from Ubi, then a throw. Nikki's low. Nikki's low, and Ubi will go ahead and capitalize on that, bringing the score 6-5. But Ubi needs to do that another 2 times to be able to take this lead. He eats an earthquake. He's looking mighty hurt. He eats a health punch, but he gets a throw off onto Nikki. Will not get the resulting health punch off of the back of Oily Spray on Bronze. Nikki, on the other hand, will punch Ubi right in the GABA, getting another kill. 7-5 now in Nikki's favor. The throw is going to come out. It's going to hit Ubi, but the gnome won't. So Ubi's looking okay still. Out comes a heel punch. Ubi's looking pretty healthy. Could probably take this kill if he's good about it. Nikki looking in on a punch. Will land it on the second punch after landing his earthquake. Is now going to try to find something else to do. Gets a throw, but he misses the throw, actually. Ubi looking for another couple of heel punches, is trying to find an opportunity to get something done on Nikki. Will toss the gnome onto him instead of getting a proper throw. It ends up helping a little bit, but Ubi's now very low. Gets heel punched. He's in death range. Nikki just needs to dodge him for a couple of seconds. He gets off a couple of punches instead, and that'll be 8-5. 3-kill lead for Nikki right now.
It's worth mentioning, Nikki's 2 kills, 1 kill away from winning Skolldir Showdown. So this is match point.
Insane.
This is significant.
The throw. Nikki's so low. He just needs to live a little longer, but he's not gonna. Oh, the heel punch! Keeping him above lethal for just a second. It's now Ubi versus Nikki. Both of them very low HP. One of them is a match point. The gnome snipe, the Kobe shot, far enough away that it's almost enough to say it's a kill, but not quite. Now Ubi's looking for this kill. He gets the throw, and that's that. Okay, Ubi brings up 9-6, but he's at 2 bars of HP left against Nikki, who's got full HP and only 1 point left to go. Ubi dodges the earthquake, goes in with the punch. Nikki is getting punched again. Ubi's actually at a good amount of HP. Nikki's at 2.5. They're at even amounts of HP. Who's going to win this one? It's going to be Nikki, who picks it up in the last second. Well played.
That's it. Your winner of Skolldir Showdown 2018, 3 years in a row, is Nikki Knox. Like, damn.
That is an incredibly well-played match. Ubi might have done badly the first round, but the next two did a little bit better. That last one was much closer, and I think that last one showed that with a little bit more time and a bit more practice, Ubi can take and unseat Nikki.
Well, see, game 1, it was 10-2, then game 2 was 10-4, and then 10-6, so, like, he was going to go 10-8 next match, and then just, you know, soon enough, on the 5th match, he would have tied, and then he would have started winning. That's how that works.
At least, right? That's how it works every time.
Logic.
Yeah, I mean, 2 times isn't just a coincidence. It's definitely a pattern. But honestly, I think that Ubi, given a little bit more time, could have done some pretty cool stuff with that. It didn't end up happening. Nikki is a very scary, very powerful Skolldir player, and this showed it. Ubi is one of the best players, again, in the world, as far as Astronauts is concerned. And yeah, Nikki Skolldir is just one of those characters you don't ever want to go up against, even if you're a Skolldir too. So, well played by Nikki, honestly, and well played by Ubi, but this one goes to Nikki. Congratulations, buddy. You've earned this crown 3 times in a row.
Indeed. Lynn asked in the chat, what do you think about the skin picks? We literally didn't see Jotun Skolldir or Demon Skolldir at all today. I'm pretty sure
honestly, a 2 out of 10. Because we saw Vanilla more than once, and we didn't see any of the other cool ones.
Again, like, literally, you have the choice of picking the vanilla skin or a skin where you get to moon the entire audience, and you pick the vanilla skin? Like, that just doesn't add up.
At that point, somebody's missed an opportunity.
Anyways, a couple of shout-outs. I didn't get the chance to make a fancy schmancy credits video this time, like we normally do, so want to thank Slow Wolf here for casting with me. Pasha made the graphics. The Skolldir Showdown redesign graphic was actually sick. I don't know if y'all saw it compared to last year. Will you buy a shirt where I tit slap a dog? I guess this is why we're not doing the interview session with the winner this time. I look over at Slow Wolf's face and he's just like, what the hell? Let's see. Shoutouts to the moderators, Slevins, he's been in the chat doing everything. Jambo, thank you for the 500 cheer. That is sick, and you're very welcome. Shoutouts to Nikki, actually, not just for winning. He helped a lot of the organization yesterday, and actually spent like hours behind the scenes doing math with me and helped me double check the equations. Because like the points formula for qualifiers is like 2 points per kill minus your deaths plus a point per win divided your total amount of matches, and I wanted to like quadruple check everything because I was like super paranoid I would get the rankings wrong. If you ever need pixel art, you can ask me. We'll probably hit you up on that. But really good series. So yeah.
Those were all very good games. I think that some of the best ones we had though, Nikki versus 9V was really fun, and I also really liked 9V versus Paolo. Like the 2 9V games were very strong as a whole. All the other ones were all exceptionally good as well, but that kind of back and forth. And Ubi versus Edster was also a lot of fun to watch.
It really was. Well, before we go, Slow, do you have like an extra like 10 minutes? Oh, I just thought to reveal something that I thought would be a good idea. I told you about this. I'm totally throwing this Slow Wolf under the bus here because he did not know about this. I'm going to send you a game invite right quick.
Pardon?
I'm going to send you a game invite right quick. Come check this out, y'all. And we're going to Raylan 1v1 right quick to show off the new event.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
I literally just thought about this like 30 seconds ago, so sorry about the impromptu, but I figured you would enjoy this, so.
Alright, well, let's embarrass me in front of everybody. This is fine.
Basically. We'll be posting the level on it soon. This is a 2v2 map, but I'm just gonna pop off on Slow Wolf right quick. No offense, by the way. Let me go over here, switch over to this. I'll just maximize this actually, and so
Ray.
So
that's how to be interesting.
Recently we had a donation goal of $100 would go for a Raylan Rumble event, And here is the reveal of the Raylan Rumble map. Let me fight this guy.
As soon as it's done loading in.
Oh, okay.
This never happens to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright, so go Raylan, and you can buy anything besides Hummingbird as our current beta rules.
Anything besides Hummingbird. Okay.
So this is, again, 2v2, by the way, but it's just us 1v1ing right quick. And this is the big map reveal. And where's my controller, by the way, because I'm a loser that actually plays on it. Also, map was designed by me with input from Nikki, and the actual level was made by Lucky Time. So shoutouts to him. But this is going to be our next tourney after the doubles tournament. We're still working out all the details, by the way.
Okay. Oh wow, that's quite a lot of stuff.
And so buy anything you want, again, besides Hummingbird.
Anything I want except for Hummingbird, huh?
Yes.
Alright. Let's take a look at this thing. Alright, so it's a big flat open map with droids and stuff in the middle.
It's one lane, 2 turrets, and... Oh, where are you? You got, like, this hidden bush area over here. So we're popping off, dude.
There we go. There we go. That's a shot or two in the face.
And kind of respawn can be kind of slow. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So I messed up, and I made... You pretty much auto win if you get first skill because I made level 20 and I didn't mess with the respawn timers, by the way.
Oh.
XD.
Well,
it's just a
I'll take
small
that
teaser.
win then. That's all me. I'm a pro mode. Okay, that's not a glass platform there, though, despite the fact that it looks like one. I promise you.
But yeah. Oh. Okay, I lose.
we
didn't show off the jump pad angles much, but
also it really looks like these guys have this base has no HP. Oh my god.
So yeah. Anyway, Slow Wolf, #1 Raylan player, and that's what and that's gonna be our next event. We'll be publishing the map inside the Rebel Discord, so join that if you haven't. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yeah.
I think that map actually has a decent amount of promise if it's 2-on-2 Raylan.
Yeah. It's really sick because you do things like that. I want to show like one more just so they can like see like we didn't show the jump pad angles that much.
No, that's true. Here, how about we go ahead and do another one of just as long as it's on the right map, and then
do any two people want to join us, by the way, in the chat?
Yeah, if anybody wants to join, be my guest. But then also, we need to make sure it's on a different map, because currently it's on random map.
Yeah.
That will be bad.
So, I'm going to lock in XP at 1, actually.
Ooh.
Okay, Lennon antimatter coming through.
The point to this one is that you use the bounce pads to get the really cool, like, move snipes then, right?
Right.
And there's no real hiding angles. You definitely want to, like, just be moving while sniping somehow. That's neat. I like that idea. It certainly benefits people who are good at this character, which does not include me, despite what might have just transpired.
Yeah, Puncher Nikki won. We're just showing off the map for our next, I guess, Showdown event, Raylan Rumble, which is a 2v2 Raylan tournament. Oh, well, this event will probably take place in like June, around there. May is pretty much going to be doubles, and that's it. Then we'll take a week or two break. We're not doing anything like this upcoming weekend, and then doubles tournament. This qualifiers is 5th and 6th, so we need to take a breather at some point. So we'll be off for like about 2 weeks. How many points does a 360 snipe?
That's a good point. How many points is a 360 snipe?
Uh,
360.
Hey, if y'all want to join the Discord, by the way, I'll meet you in the general casting or the general Discord or whatever, Solo.
Okay, sounds good.
What up?
Hello.
You're on the Rumble stream. How do you feel?
Hey Mom, I've made it famous now. I want to thank my family, which I think I just did because my mom was my family.
Nice, nice. Actually, I will go ahead and drag us all into the casting room. Okay, by the way, Slow, if you're muted. And Len, ready up. And Anti, if you just join the general, then I'll drag you. Up to you. So again, just reiterate, don't buy Hummingbird and then go whatever you want.
A little problem with your map, good sir.
I didn't set it to do knots only, didn't I? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rehost. Oops. Professional streamer, by the way. It's hard, okay?
Just like
Anti,
solo
the
queue off
Discord
again.
link is in the info panels. Solo, if your mic is still muted, by the way. Like, you're muted on Discord, not like your mic's physically muted. Wait. You were server muted for some reason. I have no clue why.
Yeah,
I
guess
know.
because I'm just a bum. I don't know.
I didn't mean to invite Jappy. Oh. Oops.
Well, I see how it is. I know
Well,
that I'm loved. I was
Jappy.
server muted, and now you're inviting Jappy?
Yeah.
I can see the
So-
writing in between the lines.
The Dutch people, they're taking over.
Ooh, I'm downloading mods. There we go.
Ooh. Wait,
I'm
no.
going to go with Lowolf because he is clearly the better raider.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
UI is lagging like crazy, so bear with me a second.
Before we begin, Lowolf, I want you to know that I'm absolutely not a Raiden man.
Well, I want you to know that I'm absolutely not an anybody main, so it's all good. And as
You're
you
not
know
an
from
enemy.
the streams that I have over on... May I plug myself for a second, Mr. Pillow?
What about playing yourself, huh?
No, may I plug myself in for a second?
Yeah, go for it. Of course.
On Saturdays over at twitch.tv/slowwolf, yeah, I'm not so good at Awesomenauts just in general, but apparently we still have fun.
Smooth, smooth. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
Somebody's got to plug me.
Alright, just
Don't
wait on
take
Anti
that out of
Matter.
context.
Someone says to plug you and it's yourself.
Jesus. Well,
Okay.
I mean, if I was into that. Anyway, we still need antimatter in here, don't we?
Yeah, his game crashed. He's coming back.
We ain't want.
We'll do general chat. Astronauts Rumble reads the general chat. That's our new event stream. Hot Rod says, yes, I am very gay. With AIDS or hate yourself because I am gay. I am
Wait,
well,
I've never
that's
seen
general
so many
chat.
people I've wanted to ban in such a
Oh, man.
small amount of time.
General
Fuck.
chat, what now?
Okay,
It's actually
Anti's in
amazing
here.
how many people I've blocked.
Hi, Anti.
Hey,
Is
Hello.
your game loaded?
it's just, you know, awesome nuts, so it takes a while. Even though it's running from an SSD.
Right,
Is this the same guy? I never mind.
Are you though?
I expected a different voice.
Rumble stream, I am a big fan. Hey there, awesome nuts nation. Oh, I didn't even mean to typo that. Awkward.
In chat.
And then look at this pre-made. Cannoli, Anus, definitely not a Nikki, and Lame, all leaving the room. You know they're together. And I bet they're against Love, who also just left the room. Exposed. Anti, are you still not loaded?
Invite.
Oh,
Invite,
oh
invite.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Alright, let's go.
So just to be clear, you did do the settings where we have two on each team?
Yeah, I checked it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just making sure. Okay.
And remember, everything except for Hummingbird Droid.
Yeah. Hummingbird
That's
is
a
like
fair
the
upgrade,
is the cheesiest like push in the world. As far as like brawling goes, it's fine, but like
I'm
you just
glad you agreed on me there.
well for this map it is. I don't agree in general. It's fine on like Serona and all that, but it's not good here.
Still an upgrade that should be in the game though.
Well, while we're at it, then get rid
Yo,
of Genji.
that's not
While we're at it,
true.
get rid of Weedlings. And while we're at it, get rid of everybody. Just make it nibs only, and you can move
Yo,
a fire
we should
breathing.
get rid of
And
every
reduce
knot.
the graphics to 1998 paint.
Let's get rid of
DMG.
every knot besides Skolldir, and then I bet that would be a sick tournament.
Oh, wouldn't it ever?
Yeah. Someone should do that if they haven't already. Alright, Anti, I'll go your stupid all damage build. Oh, but there's no door, by the way, so...
Nice, nice.
Ouch!
Okay. I see how this map's supposed to look now.
Oh yeah.
This will actually look up.
Humming Droid will totally cheesy.
Oh no.
Dang.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's... No!
Yo, this map is crazy.
So the jump pads are a neat idea.
Yeah, they flow so well. My jump pad's a little bit busted. I actually had to order a new controller, so like it's kind of awkward for me because I'm like having to press my jump button so freaking hard. But
Rats.
That's not a good idea. Okay.
Oops. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything here. It's fine.
It's sort of weird to call out stuff when we're all in the same call.
Yeah, exactly. Oh jeez. Oh god. So this is pretty nuts.
Yeah, maybe it needs a bit more jump pads.
maybe.
Well, also, holy crap, we're already this far back?
Oh!
Nice!
Double
Nice!
That's why it's double railing is sick, I guess.
Like you hear 2v2 rail in one lane, and it sounds so solid, but this map is actually incredibly aggressive in my opinion. Oh,
Please
oh no.
don't hurt me. I'm a family now.
Oh, I missed. Ah! Not like this! Wait, oh. Good
Get
night.
blasted.
Good night, world.
Quick, slow off. We can do this together. Never mind. This guy's back.
Surprise.
Oh, surprise indeed.
Oh
Not dead is my question.
Okay, this map is nuts.
Yep, I'd agree. Nuts is about correct.
Oh. Oh, nice read. Actually chased that.
I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, same.
Woo-wee!
no! Oh, you
It's a
teleported?
hyper mobile map, and I kinda like it in its own weird way.
Ow. Your rift delayed my rift spawning by like at least a good 3 or 4 seconds. That was actually crazy.
I kinda like that. That's pretty cool.
Oh boy.
I'm out. Please.
Back, slow off.
That's
we
right,
can
I
do
play
this.
platforming games on occasion.
Push!
Ah!
So much damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was entertaining.
You definitely need Iron Rifle.
Yeah, Iron Rifle
I-
helps a ton. with
Iron
the extra
Rifle
range.
is
I can
mostly
see someone going for
mandatory.
a more damage-centric build, but But I can imagine that ends up biting you in the butt more often than not.
Base, base, base!
I know! I teleported home. Just give me half a second, okay?
I can't like get over. I can't. I'm trying to like jump over his thing, but I can't. Oh, what? The droids!
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Actually, do you even need to kill... Oh yeah, you do need to kill the turret, because there's a barrier on the base.
Wouldn't it be fine for the lanes to only spawn one droid instead of two?
Maybe. Like, what I'm gonna do is we don't have any plans for
Because-
the dates of the tournament, but we're gonna definitely put this
I'm
into like
not
a
gonna
beta
lie.
thing and let people do feedback. We'll have like a feedback form and stuff like that.
It kind of feels like you need piercing as well.
Piercing helps, but I went for full damage and it seems to be okay sometimes.
Yeah, I also went full damage.
Yeah, same.
Oh, there's a time rift. I'm toasted. That hurt.
Okay, bye. Have a great time. Bye.
No, don't have a great time.
Oh no.
No.
No, I had the kill.
This is like watching an immature quick match. Yeah.
I'm kind of with Walk on this one. There's a couple of... I like the idea of using the bounce pads, but I don't know, there's something about the push aspect of it that kind of... It seems like it's too easy to kill everything, you know?
Yeah. It definitely needs some polishing for sure, but that's gonna be the basic layout of our next 30 match. And it's not supposed to be long 30-minute matches. They are supposed to be rather fast, like, you know,
Yeah,
10
of
minutes
course.
ballpark-ish, maybe 15. But yeah, so thanks again for watching the stream. I hope you all enjoyed Skolldir's Showdown, and again, double tournament qualifiers May 5th and 6th, and be sure to tune in to our Discord or our website for more info. Peace out, y'all.